Let's see. Let's see what it do. Let's see what it do. Hopefully my mic sounds nice. My audio sounds nice. My video looks nice. Hopefully everything is looking nice over here. I know it's a little bit of delay on the live, but hey, when we get in here, we know the rules. We basically let us know where you're from, let everybody know where you're from, and give your take. Do you agree with the LeBron to Philly thing? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Is it going to tarnish his legacy? Hey, for me, hey, do what you do, man. Do what you do. But I do believe this is going to be something that will tarnish his legacy because now you're ring chasing. You're officially ring chasing, and all that stuff that he said about the ring culture and who came up with it is out the window because this is an official ring chasing situation for LeBron James. Officially, it is officially a ring chasing situation for LeBron James. So, regardless of what he's saying right now, hey, it's a ring chasing situation. It's a ring chasing situation. So waiting for my for my people to come in, and we might go live a few times this weekend. This is a late one. This is a late one. So I want to make sure my mic sounds nice. Got to make sure my mic sounds nice. So when y'all come in here, please drop where you're tuning in from, and what is your take? Are you okay with this? Do you care? Is this gonna add to his legacy? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Y'all here on Nate Night Live, man, and it's a late one. It's a late one, but you know how we do. But people that come in here, you know how we do. So we gonna roll with it. We gonna roll with it. Uh, let's see. Let's see. We have. Where's my joint at? Where's my joint at? Where's my joint at? Oh shoot, there we go. LeBron James has made his move, man. The decision 2.0. What is going on, man? What is going on? Who saw this coming? Who didn't see this coming? He actually told us. He at the Fanatics Fest, he actually told us. He said, "Trust the process." He said it during that interview. So this is a crazy situation uh because right now, man, a lot of people are looking at it like, hey, this man was just talking about rings don't matter that much, ring culture, but then he said I can help make them a championship team. He said, what did he say? Northeast Ohio will always be home. Hey, LeBron Raymond James, man, is in Philly. I never thought I'd see that, man. And he said he's retiring in Philly. I never thought I'd see that. I never thought I'd see that, but here we are, man. Here we are. He is, let me see. Okay, he is going to Philadelphia, man. I cannot believe this. Wow, looking back at it, all right, I can't believe this. So I'm gonna give my take on it. I think the legacy move was Cleveland. I think that was the best move for him if you were speaking about legacy. But as I stated 2 nights ago on Nate Night Live, I told everyone that for the basketball fit, for the ring chasing, if it's just purely from a ring chasing standpoint, that this is the move to make. This was definitely the move to make. So for anyone that is mad about it, I'm not mad about it. I would, like I said, I wish he would have came to Cleveland. I wish he would have came to Cleveland, but hey, because I think he could have brought some life into these dudes, some championship experience. But I believe the blame for this. That's what I really want to talk about. Who's the blame for this? For him not coming to Cleveland. If anyone is feeling a certain type of way about him, coming to Cleveland and not coming to Cleveland, uh, James Harden, man. So it's twofold. It's James Harden and it's the front office because I don't see how LeBron James was going to play with a James Harden. You already have a ball dominant player in Donovan Mitchell. So now you're going to have another ball dominant player who never shows up in the playoffs. We have a large sample size of that in James Harden. never shows up in the playoffs, and man, I don't see how that's going to change. But with a LeBron James, I thought maybe he would be able to, you know, breathe some life into that dude and make him uh, be aggressive. Because I don't know what the hell the deal is in the playoffs with James Harden, because he'll have a 30.9 assist game, and you're like, okay, coming around. This is going to be different. Next game, you got about 5 turnovers in the first 5 minutes, and it's just like, come on, dog. And you're shooting horrible. You're turning the ball 9 times in a playoff game. What happened to the playoff game and every single possession counts? What happened to that? What happened to that? I don't know what happened to that. I have no idea what happened to that. So and for this live tonight, we are not going to be in here till 4 o'clock. This is going to be a this is going to be a good time, not a long time. I'm probably gonna go live tomorrow. So the thing is, man, let me know where y'all tuning in from, man. Chat. We usually get into this the crazy conversations. So let me know where y'all tuning in from. We'll probably definitely get on a little earlier tomorrow and Sunday. This might be a 3 weekend set, a 3 weekend set, a 3 day set this weekend. So salute. What's up? What up? What up? Who's that? Randy Watson. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all know what we talking about. Y'all see the thumbnail. LeBron James to Philly, man. How we feeling about it? How are we feeling about it? Y'all done heard the normal talking heads earlier. Now you get the, a little new face. Big Naticus here, the Naticus show. And yeah, I'm here to basically talk about what is going on with this whole situation and what people are thinking about right now with this whole situation. Are you liking it? Do you care? Um, some people don't. Like, if you're in Cleveland, I think a lot of people in Cleveland care. If you in Philly, you care. Uh, Crazy thing is, the dude, was it a 2 year, $8 million? Was it 2 year, $8 million? I think it was 2 years, 8 million. Oh, that's crazy to me. 2 years, 8 million. Hey, Randy Watson, where you tuning in from? Where are you tuning in from? Do you even care about this whole LeBron James situation? Do you even care about this whole LeBron James situation? Night owls, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Night owls. I know y'all in here somewhere. I know y'all out there somewhere. Maybe when they scroll, and maybe they'll come and check out the live. But right now, man, it's all about it's all about y'all know what it's all about. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all seen the thumbnail. LeBron James to Philly, man. It is so crazy. And what I'm gonna do right now is, let me see. I'm gonna go in here and share my screen because there is so many things. Let me see. That was LeBron to Philly. We got to get all the little news updates. Let's see. Let's see. LeBron to Philly, man. This is, I mean, so crazy. So crazy. So crazy. All right, all right. We don't want to, why is it showing images? All right, there we go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. LeBron James to Philly, man. LeBron James to Philly. You know they had a lot to say.
Breaking news here on First
They had
Take.
a lot
According to
to
Sean,
say.
LeBron James is signing with the Philadelphia 76ers on a 2-year, $8 million deal with a player option. This comes after more than 20 days since he announced that he will be leaving the Los Angeles Lakers to play the next chapter of his career somewhere else. Wow. Stephen A., we knew it was coming soon. We did not know it was coming today. Your initial reaction to LeBron joining forces with Jaylen Brown and company in Philly?
Shock, because I thought that if he was going back east, he would go home, that he wouldn't dangle his availability in the face of the Cleveland Cavaliers and then go somewhere else. For him to choose the Philadelphia 76ers, this is a shock among shockers. And I think that this speaks to Bob Myers, the architect, the former four-time champion executive for the Golden State Warriors, being in Philly now and having him there, who went out and pulled off a heist as far as most of us are concerned in getting Jalen.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I forgot that. I actually forgot that Bob Myers was there. Oh my God, I forgot he was in Philly now. This is crazy, man. Bob Myers, yeah, he's known to make some moves. I mean, he was with Golden State, but Bob Myers is in Philly. I forgot about that. Wow, wow, yeah, man. So yeah, shock the world with Jaylen Brown. No one saw that. Now you're shocking the world with LeBron James. If you have a healthy Embiid, I, outside of the Knicks, I don't see who else would compete with this team. Depending on, like I say, Embiid's got to be healthy. Uh, LeBron's got to be healthy. Remember, he had some issues at the beginning of the season last year. Now he finished the season strong, but man, we all know, we all know, Father Time, man. Father Time is still undefeated, man. This time, Father Time is losing a little bit, but Father Time is undefeated, man. And LeBron James is getting up there, and we saw the sciatica started bothering him last year. That's something that could pop up anytime. We know sometimes he'll have some nagging injuries, but 41. Hey, my man was playing a lot of golf this summer. So at 41 years old, approaching 42, and man, it could get pretty dicey with the body, man, because it is crazy with it's crazy. Okay. It's getting old hearing everybody just talk shit about LeBron. LeBron, this guy is an all-time, is all the great. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Miami Dirty South. Oh, so how do you feel? It looked like y'all was leaking it. It looked like he was signing with the Heat. I don't know, man. You say it's getting old hearing everybody talk shit about LeBron. I hear you. I hear you. He's definitely an all-time great, man. But you gotta admit, this dude puts a lot of it on himself too. A lot of the flack that he gets, man, it's self-inflicted too, man. You gotta admit that. If we're looking at it objectively, yeah, dude puts a lot of it on himself, man. But I hear you because dude is definitely an all-time great. The dude is he's gave everything to the game because we 24 years, man. What the heck? What else can we say? 24 years. This dude's going to play 25 years in the NBA. It's unheard of. It's unprecedented. You never heard it before. You never seen anyone else do it. And man, it's hey, hats off to him. But at the same time, man, here's the thing. People say that they don't want to hear the shit talking about LeBron, but the thing is, like I say, a lot of it is on him because not one, not two. I mean, hey, come on. Then you say that, and then all of a sudden you say, "Hey, I don't know who came up with the ring culture and all this thing about the rings, but you were the one sitting up there, not one, not two, not three. I mean, you and Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, y'all was up there. Y'all was saying that. So you gotta expect being on that type of stage and that type of microscope, people are gonna say something. People are definitely gonna say something. What's going on, Jeff? What's going on? What's going on? Hey man, hacked my office and that leak made LeBron. Hey, LeBron said it though at the Fanatics Fest. He said it at the Fanatics Fest that hey, just trust the process, man. He said it. Y'all saw it. We saw it. And some people pointed it out then, but man, I had no idea, man. Philly. When I woke up this morning and saw that, I was like, oh my God. And I had to post real quick. So once again, subscribe to the channel, go check out the content, go check us out on IG, Facebook, TikTok, all that good stuff. We over there at the Naticus Show. Content pretty much daily for the most part. For the most part, daily. We'll definitely be going live this weekend some more because I want to, I'm planning on bringing my boy Sean T on, maybe one or two of my other contributors on. It's a little late now for a lot of people, but Nate Night Live, man, we know we got to do it sometimes. We're going to be on for a good time, not a long time, but we're going to get into it nevertheless because the chat goes crazy, man. The chat goes crazy. True, he gave some hints. Yeah, man, he definitely gave some hints. Don't listen to anyone saying we didn't want LeBron back in Miami. We wanted him back. Hell yeah, y'all wanted him back. Now y'all got Giannis and you got Bam, but you could have had LeBron dishing that ball to them. And a little bit of one side of me, curiosity was, hey, I was like, I wonder how that would look. I wonder how that would look in Miami in the 305, yeah. But hey man, that is that's tough, man, because it just all hey, that just top of the news cycle. What was it about 11? Approaching 11, it's around 11, 10:30, 11 o'clock. I can't remember the exact time, but I saw that. And then I don't know who was on here the other night on Wednesday, but I specifically talked about the fit. I talked about the fit and how why the hell wouldn't he go? Especially when you have a healthy Joel Embiid, but that is the issue. That is the issue. I believe they're still going to need a healthy Embiid. And yeah, they beat Boston, came back from that 3-1 deficit. But I also think you need Embiid to combat someone like a potential Eastern Conference Finals foe like the Knicks. Who knows if the Cavs can pull something out of their ass, maybe they can get in there when you got to face Mobley. Maybe Mobley gonna come out and be all world this year. I don't know. Hey, you never know. You never know. But he said all other GMs was told to only send voice messages. Oh my God. I was thinking too, only GM who met with Rich Paul was Bob Meyer on Max Kellerman podcast when Rich Paul did that whiteboard. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That whole thing is a game, man. Max was sitting up there like, oh my God, it's so oblivious. Max knew what the heck was going on. Max knew what the heck was going on. But let me see. Let's see what else Stephen A got to say.
Brown. So now you got Jaylen Brown, okay, who's big time, obviously, with Tyrese Maxey, who's big time. You got him with VJ Edgecombe, who shined as a rookie and's got tremendous potential. And now you're looking at it. If Joel Embiid is 50%, I mean, if he can give you anything during the playoffs,
now,
the Philadelphia 76ers could win the championship.
Can y'all see
and the
that?
fact that
Can
you
y'all
have that kind of ability, with that kind of basketball IQ, with the kind of leadership, with the credentials that he has to go along with.
Can y'all see Stephen A. Smith and hear him and all that good stuff? Let me know, y'all. Let me know. Y'all know I'm all this is kind of new sometimes, so let me know. Can y'all see all that? Can y'all see all that? Let me know. Uh-oh. Something just happened. I'm not sharing anymore. Oh, wait a minute. I ain't sharing no more. It should be. Okay. It should be on there. Hey, let me know, y'all. Can y'all hear that? Because when I'm looking at the screen, it looks like it's hold on, man. This mug is probably okay. It's a little delayed. Okay. Y'all got it. In 305, we good. If Embiid not healthy, our front court gonna be a headache for Philly and everyone. Yeah, if they healthy, dog, it's crazy. Okay, you seeing here? Okay, good. In 305, we got good D. Oh God. Hey yo, not healthy. Our front court gonna be a headache for Philly and everyone. All right, hold on. Let me see. LeBron haters are already talking about if he wins another championship or does nothing for his GOAT status. We are nowhere near that yet. The LeBron hasn't even stepped foot in Philadelphia yet. Right. But everybody got to get. The heck is that noise? Everybody got to get ready. Everybody got to get ready for the content. Hey, I am. Y'all know you got to get ready for what's to come, because this is the thing, man. And please be honest. Please be honest. Please be objective, because that's what we do here, man. I try to be fair about the situation. And I gotta preface this by saying I'm an MJ guy, and I know we ain't talked about MJ yet. The name ain't even came up, but anything that happens this year, positive, is going to be looked at as, oh, this is added to the GOAT status and all that stuff, which is fine. Have at it. I have no problem with it. But the thing is, here go the other side of it. When things don't go well, the man's 41. It's like it's a built-in excuse. If we're gonna give him more status, then we gotta take away some of it too if something bad happens. We can't just say, "Oh, he's 41." I mean, the man is an NBA player, period. Like I said, he's the greatest one of the greatest players of this era, if not the greatest player of this era. And the only reason I say that is because it was a lot of competition during his reign as king, and there was other people that, regardless of how they got it, they got rings on his watch. I mean, things happen. Things happen. Players got injured. Super teams were formed, but any given season, man, there's going to be some injuries that will affect someone else's championship run. You know what I mean? So if people get hurt, that's a part of the game, man. 2015, people got hurt, it's part of the game. 2016, people got suspended, people got hurt, part of the game. 2017, they did their thing. They were fortunate enough to have a healthy team all freaking season long, the Warriors. 2018, you had, same joint. Dudes was rolling. 2019, what happened? Old boy got hurt. And they were going to three-peat. They were going to beat Toronto that year. So it's so many things, man, that can happen in a season, and it's got to factor into it. It's got to factor into it. A lot of hypotheticals. A lot of people talk about things that could have, would have, should have happened, but didn't. And we got to take everything into consideration. Even 15, when the Warriors went on that run, I don't even think they played their opponent's starting point guard all the way until the finals. You know what I'm saying? So the injuries are a part of the game, period. The injuries are a part of the game. And that's what it is, man. Let's see. All good, Nate. And I seeing here the East is tough. A lot of teams coming up. Yeah. Halliburton coming back. Tatum's coming back stronger. They got Paul George. I don't know what that's going to look like, but Paul George is no slouch. He is getting older, but Paul George is no slouch. So you still got to watch out for them. No one thought that Boston was going to be a number 2 seed last year. And of course, there's no Jaylen Brown now. So something missing. You have to see a new dynamic, somebody new step up. Derek White may have to step up a little bit more. Peyton Pritchard. Like I said, Paul George is someone that we seen what he can do. We seen what he did to Boston in the playoffs. So we're going to see, man. We're definitely going to see, man. Brian, what do you say? Brian mentally strong to hear everyone BS on social media. Yeah, and he be on there, man. Dude be on there. He be on social media too. You say, yep, MJ the GOAT for me, but I do respect Brian for what he has done. Also, since he was a kid coming out of school, had to deal with social media. MJ did not have that back in the day daily. Nah. Didn't have that daily, man. But there was definitely scrutiny back in the day. There was, I think that, I don't know if y'all know a guy named Peter Vesey, but there's a guy named Peter Vesey that pretty much was that first kind of Skip Bayless type reporter, where he would go at a lot of the players, man, and try to get that clickbait back then even. But this is when it was a lot of journalism, a lot of people writing articles. Now it's just like you're doing these little blogs. Everybody's got a phone or a camera or a microphone, and everybody's talking, man, including the journalists or beat writers, or now these debate people on TV. So they're all trying to get the next story, man. All trying to get the next story. But yeah, let's see what Stephen A got to say. What else you got to say?
All of that. I can't say enough about it. The fact of the matter is the Philadelphia 76ers are in an elite place, and to watch them get the brakes beat off of them by the New York Knicks in the playoffs this past year when they got swept, to see them take hold of this by elevating Bob Myers. And what does he do? Before you've had an opportunity to pass gas, this dude goes out and acquires Jaylen Brown and now LeBron James. It's a sensational job on his part.
Your surprise level on him being a Philadelphia 76er is rooted in what?
Yeah. everybody's surprised, man. I believe everybody is surprised at this whole situation. Who not surprised? Who saw it coming? Who you know, who's from Philly? I mean, if anybody in here is from Philly, speak up. You said Atlanta, Orlando, Washington, Detroit still in the mix. Toronto, if they get Kawhi, I think that's gonna happen. If he get out of investigation, hopefully DeRozan come to Miami and not go back to Toronto with Kawhi. It's so crazy, man, and I hate this because y'all know the people that know me know I'm in Ohio. I'm in Ohio, so uh my Cavs. We was just in the Eastern Conference Finals, man. You ain't even put the Cavs on there. Come on, dog. Come on now. Hey, ever since 2022, I keep saying this, ever since the year 2022, every single team that made the Eastern Conference Finals or the team that lost in the Eastern Conference Finals since 2022 have gone to the finals the next year. Hey, the Knicks last year, they lost to Indiana in the finals, won it. Hey, Cavs lost in the Eastern Conference Finals this year. Hey, come on, man. Come on, man. Something gonna happen. Yeah, yes, Cavs, Boston too, Miami. Thank you. Thank you. I'm moving to Philly now. You moving to Philly? Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all got Giannis. Y'all got Giannis down there, right? Come on now. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Philly is. Oh, you said East is okay. East is tough. Okay, okay. Yeah, Orlando, Atlanta. I like Atlanta, man. I like Atlanta. Only thing is just baffling me about this Anthony Kaminga or uh uh what is his name? Is it Jonathan Kaminga? I'm sorry, Jonathan Kaminga. It's confusing to me. Like Steve Kerr, he was on Steve Kerr's bad side. Went there. I thought he was going to bring Atlanta something. Young player, aggressive player. All of a sudden, he found himself on the bench down there. Now they didn't pick up the player option, and um, I think there's a couple teams, namely the Cavs, namely the Lakers, looking to do a sign and trade for him. So DeMar DeRozan's still out there. Like you said, DeMar DeRozan was in the mix for Cleveland, but man, and that's what I'm saying. Cleveland needs like another aggressive scorer, somebody that can take some of the scoring load off of Donovan Mitchell. James Harden, to me, man, I think that's who is at fault for this whole thing even happening. And what I mean by at fault is I bet you LeBron James looked at it and said, how the hell am I going to be on the floor with this guy? And he doesn't play without the ball. He's one of those guys that needs the ball as well. I don't know how that dynamic would have worked. I know he made it work with Luca, but that was even iffy at times. They had one good stretch, but I think a lot of different players were out. I think of him, of LeBron, of Luca, of Austin Reeves. I keep wanting to say Keanu Reeves, y'all, but every time they were in the lineup for a couple of games, and one would get hurt or one would be sitting out, so they never really got any continuity or any chemistry. So never really got to see that, you know, a large sample size. Thing is, in Cleveland with James Harden, I believe James Harden to me is the black hole sometimes, man, and he does dumb things with the ball, and I'm like, I bet LeBron had to look at that and say, you know what? Because they didn't. Some people say he knew already, but he was contemplating, man. He was definitely contemplating because I don't believe he would have named Cleveland. He wouldn't have named Miami if he wasn't contemplating those two teams because he did not say anything about Golden State, and that was supposed to be one of the potential destinations. So my question now is, what the hell is Draymond Green going to do? What is What is Austin Thieves? What is Draymond Green going to do? He opted out, try to give Golden State some flexibility, and that's a wrap now. That's a wrap. LBJ to Philly. They re-signed, was it Porzingis? Um, heard they were looking to try to get Clay. I heard Miami was even trying to get Clay because they need shooting bad. But Miami to me has too many holes. I They gave up, I believe, too much for Giannis, and yeah, you're going to give up a lot for Giannis. So Draymond about to be working at Piper. Man, yeah, right. Great Draymond about to be. Hey, Draymond is about to be. He's about to be re-signing with Golden State, I believe. Hey, but I wouldn't rule out him signing with Philadelphia. Hey, Bob Myers is there. That's why I'm like, I would not be surprised if Draymond Green, we got to clip this because I would not be surprised if Draymond Green ends up in Philly on a, and I don't know what their salary situation looks like, but I would not be shocked, y'all. I would not be shocked. Wu Tang, oh yeah, let's go. Wu Tang, dirty. Oh, okay, old dirt. Shimmy. Yeah, man. What's that? 90s? What's that? Dope like the 90s? I don't know if y'all can see that, but dope like the 90s, man. 90s hip hop. But yeah. Wu-Tang, man. I'm going to that concert in September too, y'all. It's going to be in Cleveland, so I will be there. Uh Along with Bone Thugs and Harmony be there too. So I'm loving that. True Draymond might go there. Yeah, man. I was just thinking about that. I didn't realize Bob Myers was there. So and that's Draymond's like that's his guy. Man, if they get Draymond, because now you have that guy that can, okay, Embiid's not playing. You got Draymond in there. Now Draymond getting a little older too, but much as I don't like Draymond sometimes, I believe he is up there as far as IQ. We know he's a great defender. He's got limited size. I would like to know if that whistle or that lack of a whistle from the refs travels with him to Philly because he is one of the few players that's allowed to be aggressive when he's playing defense. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we all know today's day and age that they like to blow that whistle a lot. So I don't know, man. I don't know. That would be crazy if he went there, though. That would be crazy. You said the Wizards will be interesting. Yeah, I want to see what they look like. But the thing is, man, Anthony Davis, that's another thing. You never know how much he's going to play. Every single time that dude is on the court, you're like, oh my God, is he going to get hurt here? Or he's on the floor. Constantly on the floor, constantly holding something, constantly limping. Constantly, like, just it's crazy, man, all the time. What is it against Houston Rockets when he was first traded to Dallas? First of all, he wasn't healthy when he first went there, but he came, he played against Houston. It was a crazy half. He went crazy. The Mavericks was killing the Rockets. All of a sudden, he pull a ductor, whatever the heck that was called. He pulled some muscle. And man, that muscle, held him out for a long time. Kyrie ended up getting hurt. A little swig. Kyrie ended up getting hurt, and we all know what happened. Kyrie got hurt, and Dallas ended up getting the number one pick, and they got two number one picks now. And now I'm also hearing that they are not willing to move from Kyrie because Kyrie is comfortable there. And I'm just like, come on, dog. 34 years old, and you got a 19-year-old, and you got another young guy, former number one pick. How the hell is that going to work? So maybe Kyrie didn't want to go anywhere where LeBron is. I don't know. But I hopefully the other dominoes start to fall after this whole thing with LeBron because teams are going to be looking out for that. They probably put everything on hold for that situation. See how that panned out. What little free agents are going to go there, shooters or whatever, because they need some shooters. Know they need probably a little more depth on that team. So we're going to see, man. We're going to see. Take a little swig, y'all. What Stephen A. talking about?
Rooted in the fact that I know what Cleveland means to him. And him being available
from Cleveland
to go back home to Cleveland to end his career
from Akron,
is what I anticipated. I thought that would be too much for him to shun or to push aside. Not to say that he did it with any malice intent. Of course, he loves that area. It's home to him. That's what I was thinking. Miami, obviously, even though you got Giannis and Bam, the reality is that you still need to fill a roster and you need a few things if you're Miami, even if you were to get LeBron James. In Cleveland, there is the James Harden factor because you promised him you're going to re-sign him, and you never know if he's going to show up in a big game, meaning a game 6 or 7 of a series. And obviously, you know what? There's only one basket.
I know he's not showing up. He's not showing up. I was just talking about it today. That dude is not showing up, man. I don't believe he's ever going to show up for a complete playoff series. The dude has the playoff record for 14 with 14 turnovers in a playoff game. Come on, dog. He had like 8 or 9 in a couple games with the Cavs last year. And it's like, dude, what are you doing? You've been playing too long. You're too great, and I got to do the air quotes because you're too great of a player to do that. So, just be that careless with the ball. So I don't know, man. Hey, Donovan Mitchell signed his huge extension. Thought they were getting that done so they can make things happen with old boy. So now it's time to move away and time to focus on whoever else you're gonna try to pick up now. And that, in my opinion, is DeMar DeRozan or Jonathan Kuminga. I mean, we gotta see, man. We have to see what is going to happen here going forward with the Cavaliers. And I know everybody want to write the Cavs off, and it's easy to do to write a Cleveland team off, but they look bad in that Eastern Conference Finals. I get it. But dog, they were in the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, the fact remains they were there. Now, New York made them look like they weren't there, but they were there. So they got to retool. They have to get a better mindset. I also think they need to get a new coach because Kenny Atkinson says some wild stuff, man. Like, he is high when he's talking, and he's talking about analytically, we won the series or we won this game. And it's like, man, who wants to hear that, man? No one wants to hear that mess. So, oh yeah, Benedict Mathurin he might be isn't he a restricted free agent though? We want DeRozan here in 305. Keep Hart, man. Nah. Y'all, hey, Harden was supposed to go down there. He was supposed to go down there, man. Yeah. Draymond, great D. He has a great point forward, great passer too. Yeah, that's why I say his IQ is up there, man. His IQ is up there as far as just being a smart basketball player. He ain't smart outside. He do a lot of crazy stuff. I ain't gonna say that. He's an articulate dude, and he has a great podcast. A lot of players talk to him, so he knows the game. That's one thing I can't say that Draymond Green knows the game. There was a stretch where, we were watching Golden State all the time. They're playing the Cavs and, just on national TV all the time, where you would look at that guy and say, he never makes the wrong pass. He was like, that's why when they say Steph Curry's a point guard, he's not a true point guard. The point guard really of that team a lot of times is Draymond Green. Steph Curry is the point guard of that team in name alone, and that's it, in my opinion. So, hey, I don't know, man. Hey, Heat culture might fit him. You know what I'm saying? Might fit Harden. Harden come down there, man. They do the body fat test every day. Maybe that gets him back in tip-top shape, man. Come on, man. Y'all know y'all got to be a taker for Harden, man. Let's get it. I'll take DeRozan. I'll take Benedict Mathurin. I heard Dallas was I don't know. I heard this from someone, but I heard Benedict Mathurin was a option for the Dallas Mavericks for some reason. I'm like, all right, they're gonna do a sign and trade. They actually still have a couple assets that they can get off, and I would. Oh my God, I wish. So now I'm pushing for my boy Kyrie to go to San Antonio. I've said that before, but I need him to get out of Dallas, man. Come on, man. My dude is 34 years old. We saw him against the top 100 players. Can you guard Kyrie challenge? And a lot of them guys didn't live up to the task. So, yeah, man. We have to get my man. Hold up. Oh, okay. We got to get my man to a team, man, to a contender. That dude is a weapon. What is Stephen A talking about, y'all?
Well, he's going to want it, and James Harden's never really played off the ball. So you've got that issue. It makes total sense that it's Philly. I just thought that if he was going to go back east, it would be real difficult for him to say no to Cleveland because It's home. It's everything for him.
Shams, how did LeBron arrive at this decision?
Courtney, he spent the last few weeks talking to Philadelphia, Cleveland, Miami. As we know, those were the teams at the front lines of this because of the simple fact that LeBron James went into this process.
See, we didn't hear Golden State. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know how much of a option Golden State was. Like I said, it could have been a smoke screen. Draymond, I don't know, man. Draymond Green might be in Philly come here a couple days, man. I don't know what their salary cap situation looks like, but I don't know. All right, that's enough of them though. I would love to see what Philly's cap situation looks like after the trade. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can look that up. Somebody tell me where my contributors at. All right. So what we got? Where do they stand after signing LeBron James? Let's see. All right. So the Sixers, hold on, let's see. We might have to share this joint real quick. Hey man, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all let me know where you're tuning in from, man. I'm gonna shout you out. My night owls will tell you, oh, we gotta close that ad. So the Sixers also split their non-payer mid-level exception between Dean Wade and Anthony Simons. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot they got Anthony Simons too? Man, come on. He signed a 2-year deal instead of a 1-year deal. His contract will not be prorated. His full $3.9 million salary will go on the Sixers cap sheet rather than the standard $2.45 million 2-year veteran minimum. Let me see. That means another shoe has to drop for the Sixers officially sign LeBron. Okay, so there was only they were only $3.4 million below the first apron prior to his arrival. Adding him to the cap sheet will push them roughly $460,000 above the hard cap, which is a no-go. They have a few options to clear that space, so they got to clear space. They still got to clear space to get LeBron. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I know I said something about old boy Draymond coming there, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not know. We got to see if damn, I forgot they had Anthony Simons. Man, they got that's a weapon off the bench, of course. But oh my God, Philly! If Philly is healthy, y'all, what do y'all give them? Where do y'all put them at? Do y'all put them at as the favorite coming out of the East? Or do y'all still have the Knicks as the favorite coming out of the East? Let me know. Is the Knicks still the favorite coming out of the East? Let's see. Kyrie can ball as long as he stays healthy. Right. That's the thing. I think Golden State maxed out salary cap. They were going to give Bron a minimum. Yeah. Yo, what's going on? We back in the chat. Let's get it. Where should we start with LeBron? So we've been on here for a little minute now, about 46 minutes, talking about everything with LeBron, everything Bron related. So yeah, we know, man. We know. He said, what's wrong? What's good? We back in the chat, man. Where should we start with LeBron? I mean, all right. A lot of people, man, like, who would have been, would anybody have been upset if he came back to Cleveland or if he went back to Cleveland? Because I know everybody ain't from Cleveland. I'm saying came back to Cleveland because I'm here in Cleveland. So would anybody be upset if he came back to Cleveland? I'm just going to say it. Sixers will win the East. If they're healthy, I can't argue with you. If they are healthy, I cannot argue with you that they could definitely win the East, man. Bron tricked everyone, but he kind of told everybody at the Fanatics Fest, man. He was dropping he was talking about trust the process, and I heard it when he said it, and I'm like, oh, this nigga, you going to Philly? Oh my God. So dude went to Philly, man, and it just don't even seem real right now because I just was like, dang, it's the only move he can make is Cleveland if he looking at legacy, but this is the thing, man. We have to point out a little bit of contradiction from LeBron because this is strictly about the rings. This ain't about nothing else but the rings. And hey, he can mess around and win 2 rings, right? Right? I don't know, man. He said Cleveland is home. Yeah. I think the only thing the best place, the only place in my opinion for legacy was Cleveland. Now, yeah, Miami, a little connection there, but that ain't home, man. Like you said, you hear this, and it's pretty much the consensus that one championship in 2016 pretty much outweighed those 2 in Miami. I mean, if we being completely honest, because it was a 52-year drought, because it was, Dwayne Wade had already won a championship for that franchise. You know what I'm saying? So if we being real with the situation, yeah, it would have been cool if it went play with Giannis, play with Bam. Still would have had a bunch of holes, but I actually believe this is, because everybody talk about GM. LeBron is usually playing the GM. This might be, like I said, the best move for him where the team really doesn't have to make a whole lot of moves. That's the thing. They had to make a lot of moves on his previous stops. They had to make a lot of moves. This time they don't. This time they don't, man. They don't have to make a lot of moves. So I don't know. We definitely will see. Yep, he might win 2 chips if he wins. So let me ask y'all this. First of all, I think we got more of a MJ eccentric live or MJ favorite. I don't know, live here. Let me know who y'all can drop that. Just drop one word, dog. MJ or Brian. That's it. It ain't even about debating about it. I just want to see MJ Brian. MJ Brian. Who for MJ? Who for Brian? Thing is, and hopefully y'all drop that. But the thing is, are we going to talk about that if this dude gets 6? Because he get 2 more, that's 6. Or according to some people, it'd be at 5.5. I mean, some people say that, not me, but some people might say 5.5. But look, all right, we got Bron in there. We got some MJ. Where the MJs at? I know we got some MJs in here, so let me know. Let me know. I see 1 for Bron. I'm trying to see trying to do something here. Trying to see where we is it a MJ live or is this a Bron live? Right now it's a Bron live. I mean, of course that's what the topic is, but right now it's a Bron live because we only got one person okay, we'll see. Oh, wait a minute. It might be a little delayed. It might be a little delayed too. Reload site change. Wait a minute. Oh, not this one, Cancel, not this one. Not this one. Reload this site. All right, reload it. All right. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm live. Y'all still see me? Cool. Y'all still okay. We got Brian, we got MJ. All right, Philly is basically hard cap now. LeBron signed cheap, but they have almost no cap flexibility left. Okay. So I was wondering if Draymond was going to sign with them, but yeah, I see. Bron's legacy is done. He will never catch up to MJ. This man signed for not 1 but 2 years, trying to reach his 6 rings. Philly is nice on paper, but it it don't work out. He was better off retiring. I wouldn't say retiring. I think he was better off going to Cleveland. I mean, I'm just be honest. I think he was better off going to Cleveland because Cleveland was the legacy move. Cleveland was let's say you go to Cleveland and it don't work out that first year. Let's not act like Cleveland still don't have a dog in Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley still has some growing to do, has some, he's got to get tougher, I think, mentally. But he's got to add some aggression to his game. But that second year could be that farewell tour. So now a farewell tour for LeBron James is going to happen in Philly. Like, that is crazy to me. That is crazy to me. A farewell tour for LeBron James is going to happen in Philly. That's just nasty work, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all gotta be real with this situation, man. And just take all your bias off of anybody. But it's nasty work when you are not from Philly. I know he said new oh my God, new fan base. Thing is too, and I just thought about that mid-sentence that if they stink and if stuff happen, you know how things can happen. Anything can happen, man. Anything can happen to any of these players. And the Sixers fans don't play. They will boo you in a minute. That would be crazy, man. One thing MJ never did is join super teams. He was a true competitor. He was not about joining others. He was about beating them. Had that killer instinct. He would be a good fit, but knowing how Harden is, that's what I'm saying, man. It was Harden. I am blaming Harden. I am blaming Harden's presence for them not getting LeBron James. The fact that I think that was I thought it was then it was a bad move. The only thing about that move was Darius Garland was always hurt. So I kind of understood it. But at the same time, man, James Harden, we know what he does in the playoffs. And I said it. I'm sure I'm not the only one that said it. A lot of people said it. This guy can't perform in the playoffs on a consistent level. He doesn't. It's just period, point blank. He just doesn't, man. 76ers was clearly the right choice. They have young superstars and better rotational pieces. Cavs had a James Harden who isn't good. And that's what I'm saying, man. And the coach is a dimwit. Hey, I agree. I agree. And I am in Cleveland. I agree. James is definitely a choker in the playoffs, man. And that is the problem. That is what Cleveland messed up there. I believe Cleveland messed up there. I believe if they had Darius Garland still, I think they would have LeBron James. I think they would have LeBron James. Who agrees with that? I mean, if they still had Darius Garland, who did show out after the trade, I mean, I think it was a good fresh start for him, but he did show out after the trade. It was a move of desperation for me for the Cavs. I believe it was a desperate move for the Cavs, and I believe they shouldn't have. That was a move that ultimately cost them their favorite son coming back home. I wholeheartedly believe that it hurt him coming back home. So, man, let me see 76ers. I'm getting ready on the computer like I'm on my phone. I have Bron over Kobe, but Kobe also had a killer instinct. Yeah, Kobe had a killer instinct, man. What keeps him? What keeps Bron over Kobe? What keeps Bron over Kobe, man? Because and I'm asking that because I want to hear from a fan's perspective. We hear a lot of the players, the guys who played the game and this is just a consensus. This ain't whatever. This is fact. Most of the players put MJ, Kobe, LeBron. You hear it all the time. I just and I can tell you, I think I truly believe that their perspective comes from the fact that they had to guard those two guys every single night, and they never took their foot off the gas. That's my opinion. My opinion. That's what they say. They always had to get rest for those guys because they never took their foot off the gas, meaning that was your matchup. You knew he was coming for your throat every single night. Now, LeBron James does it in a different way. LeBron James will pass that rock, will get teammates involved. A lot of times, I always say, and this has been one of my pet peeves with LeBron, is he doesn't he lets you off the hook. Other than saying he don't have that killer instinct, I'll say he will let you off the hook so many times when he has the physical presence, he has the size, he has the speed, he has the everything that a basketball player needs. And sometimes he just lets people off the hook. We know he's not a great jump shooter. Fact, y'all. He's not a great jump shooter. And he used to let a lot of players off by these step backs, man. He's one person I should never see shooting a step back. Now, the dude that made a few, he done made a bunch of them, but we've seen the percentages outside of that. We seen the percentages, man. Yep, no one wants Harden. He should retire, go play overseas. Agree. No Harden equals Cavs get Bron and Darius. Yeah. Bron and AD or yeah, if they got Garland, you probably don't need somebody like a Kyrie because Darren Garland is a younger version of a Kyrie. Not as good, but a younger version of Kyrie. I always say Kobe was a killer, but he isn't a better all-around player like LeBron. Anyone can be Kobe, but never be another LeBron, a man-made in the laboratory. Oh, I always say that. I say he's a test tube, baby, because I don't believe the dude. I believe he was created in the lab. That's crazy because I always say that. I call him a test tube, baby, man. That dude was created in a lab, man. I'm a spin that one because that's what I believe about that dude. Because come on, man. Then I mean, a lot of people have their suspicions, but we see this dude playing the league for 24 years. He's never had a major surgery. He's never, I don't even think he's had a cleanup, arthroscopic or anything like that. I don't think he's ever even had a cleanup as far as surgery goes. So that right there is crazy. Now, that to me leads to, his durability leads to genetics, it leads to good fortune, blessings, all that good stuff. I don't necessarily think that the durability leads to greatness. I think it's a part of it. I think it's a factor. I think it factors into greatness, but I don't think that's like, oh my God, he stayed for this long. He's the greatest. I just don't see it that way because we have to judge everything based on your peak, what you did on the biggest stage every single time. Um, I know we say he's a better all-around basketball player because he has the stats that go around, the rebounds, the assists, the total game, right? But sometimes you got to be selfish. Sometimes you have to be selfish. And LeBron James he showed that and he can't help it. That dude's going to pass the rock. He can't help it. He's going to pass the rock. But at times you have to be selfish in game of basketball. That bottom line. I think if he would have been more selfish in 2011, you wouldn't have saw what you saw. And I think we'd have a whole different conversation here. I really believe that. So let me see that. It's close. And a lot of people also talk about Kobe's efficiency or lack of efficiency. A lot of times he's shot in the mid to low 40s and field goal percentage. So what did he shoot for his, let me see, what did he shoot for his career? Kobe's see his career. He was, let's see. Yeah, man. 44.7%. 44.7% in the regular season. So that is playoffs. He was 44.8. 3-point percentage was 32.9. Free throw, 84. Effective field goal percentage, 48.2. So that's where I think a lot of that stems from. A lot of people look at the percentages and they take him down. But the players, at some point, we got to factor in what the players say too. Because the players played against him. The players basically had to guard this dude, had to get the rest to guard him every single night. And they know. And I believe that's what the root of the ranking that the players give, those three because they played against them. Now we saw the All-Star joint, with Kobe, and we saw LeBron James shy away from that. Now it's an All-Star game, so it ain't really, whatever. It's not anything that counts. But on that stage, you got to go at this dude, and we know he can do it. That's why I think a lot of the criticism comes from, because I think people know that he can do it. People know that he can the things that we wanted to see him do, he didn't do it. And the thing is, I think a lot of people know he could have done that. That's why I think the some of the anger comes from. Now, I don't think you should be angry about it, but I think that's where a lot of that criticism comes from. Dunk contest. I think a lot of people wanted to see that. So when you kind of rob people of that, it's, people get in their feelings, man. People get in their feelings. I don't care either way. I'm gonna tell you where my criticism came, and I already told y'all, is the fact that he lets people off the hook. He did over the time of his game. And when he was in Cleveland, and I watched games. I watched full games. I didn't watch clips because when you see the highlights, what you're gonna see is all the made field goals. a lot of people that's talking about LeBron as a GOAT has never watched the totality of the games. Um, Now I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying a lot of people don't watch the totality of the game. They don't watch a full game. I've watched full games. This the same goes for Luka Doncic. People see the made field goals. People don't see the killed runs, the momentum killer shots that he shoots. And I'm talking about Luka. But I've seen LeBron James have the advantage and let the defender off the hook. I've seen it many times. And it could have been from the pressure of people saying, hey, he doesn't have a jumper or whatever, but go to your strengths. Go to your strengths. And one time I remember LeBron James at Madison Square Garden. And there was that stretch when everybody was killing in New York. That's when everybody would go to New York and they get up for the game. It would probably be on national TV. And LeBron went in there, man. I think he was trying to go for Kobe's record or something. There was talk about that. And I think Kobe had scored 60 in the Garden or whatever. So LeBron James went in there, man, and his shot, he just wasn't hitting his shot that night. But it was just like, he was letting dudes off the hook. He was shooting the ball. He was missing. He was patting them on the butt. And it was just like, what are you doing? And that was just being a Cleveland fan at that point. I was sick of seeing that. And I'm just like, dog, why are you not killing in there? And like I say, when I mean by killing, and we've seen the aggressive games by LeBron. We've seen him go against Detroit 26 straight points in the playoffs where it mattered. But then we would see the guy letting his foot off the gas. And when you see that a lot, it's a small criticism, but it's a criticism. So we have to do that sometimes. So all right, let's see. Man, I gotta watch this chat. Brian takes care of his body, puts million in it, longevity and productivity. You have to respect. Yeah, you definitely gotta respect it. We like seeing you crash out because LeBron chose to play for the Sixers. Whether you feel he is ring chasing or not, he chose the Sixers over your sorry Cavs. Who crashing out? Ain't nobody crashing out. Stop it. Stephen A is a bum. We got that. Let's see. The durability is just a tally, but it isn't the full picture. Yeah, it definitely ain't the full picture. But no one's crashing out over that. Crash out would be me sitting here yelling and screaming. People that know, they know. I don't crash out about this. The durability is just a tally, it's not the full picture. I always said you got to look at the optics when it comes to breaking down these goats, because at the end of the day, hoops is a team sport. Facts. At this point, LeBron's collecting teams like Pokemon. LeBron is returning Avengers Doomsday. Who wins a 7-game series between the Cavs and the Sixers, all healthy? Right now, all healthy, I believe the Sixers. That's one thing MJ never did, and MJ always guarded other teams' best player. Brian don't do that, even though Pippen also did with MJ. Yeah, Pippen helped out. Pippen definitely helped out. But people, it's so funny too. Another misconception. They say, "Oh my God, MJ couldn't guard Magic, and when they put Pippen on him, he shut him down." Yeah, he put him in a one game, and for the rest of the series, he guarded Magic. We can look that up. Good example of them three. Gilly, Meek, and Kevin Hart acting like they all got signed too. Right. Right. Where my man at that said I was crashing out? We love to see you crashing out. We like seeing you. Oh, okay. Yeah, but go Sixers. I said it here first that the basketball fit is unmatched. I mean, who can, especially when you're speaking from an objective point of view, as far as that goes, like, dude, that's the best fit. Harden kills the deal. Harden kills a LeBron James coming to Cleveland. Bottom line, like, who wants to see LeBron and James Harden standing in the corner? So James Harden standing in the corner, waiting for LeBron to work. He's not a catch and shoot type player. We've seen him do it a few times this past year, but he needs the ball in his hands. And LeBron James is not a super, like, LeBron James is going to initiate the pick and roll more so than not. You know what I'm saying? So James Harden and LeBron James in the pick and roll, I don't know, because I don't know. I just and LeBron James didn't want to do that because that's what I believe ultimately sent him to Philly, man. The fact that this front office picked up James Harden in a desperation move, in my opinion, tells me all we need to know about this move that happened. LeBron James is headed to Philly, in my opinion, because of that. Bottom line, y'all. Bottom line. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, I got Philly winning in a 7-game series all healthy because we saw the mentality that the Cavs had last year. We saw the mentality they had. So, excuse me, y'all. I had to get a little swig. All right. LBJ, the greatest player of all time. MJ, the greatest winner of all time. And Kobe, the greatest hooper of all time. Hope this makes sense. I get it. Oh, I missed. But I don't agree. I don't agree with him being the greatest player of all time. Because what we saying? Like, what are we saying? Are we saying because of the stats, or we're like, what are we saying? Like, because and like I say, I hate going into this because sometimes you have to prop up one player, you got to push another one down, and I don't like doing that. I don't want to keep doing that, but I hear what you're saying. I feel it, and I don't have to agree, right? We can agree to disagree on that, but when we say the greatest player of all time, it's so many factors that go into greatest player of all time. Like as I'm saying, if we talking about stats, but greatest winner of all time, I get it. So it's like the greatest winner of all time. But then you got uh people, and I will definitely call them casuals that'll say, "Oh, well, Bill Russell won 11." Not the same type of player. Just not the same type of player, man. So it's like when we start getting into this semantics, and you'll hear people talk about Ori, and if you talk about Ori and bring him up with the 7 rings and all that, because you said winner of all time, so people will start to people will start to talk about that and start to bring that up. You say Robert Ori, I don't want to hear you no more. I'm not talking to you no more when you say Ori, and bring him into the conversation because it doesn't make sense. And now you're showing me that you're just being emotional and petty because Robert Ory, we know he's nowhere near that type of player. So we can't use that metric when we're talking about winning because he was never a leading player on a team. He was never a leading star on a team. Bill Russell was a leading anchor on the defense on that team, but Bill Russell was a close to 7-footer shooting in the 40s, 40% from the field. So we know there, and nobody really watched it, so we know there had to be some discrepancy there. He had to have some other players that scored a rock, but he was the anchor defensively. He was the leader defensively on that team. So when people throw those in there, it's just not the same thing. It's not the same thing. So what you got? What you got? 76ers. 76ers can definitely three-peat if they get a solid backup center. They just got a backup shooter. Oh, they got KCP? Oh, they got KCP? Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Um, that is crazy. They got KCP. I can dig that. I can dig that. And how did they do that? My man Evan was saying that they were pretty strapped. So I want to see how they did that. What did they have to send out? What did they have to do to make that work? Not sure. Let's see. Let's see. I guess I can go ahead and look that up. KCP to Sixers. Let's see. Let's see. He reportedly, hold up, 2 hours ago. Oh, so they are okay. He reportedly negotiating a buyout, so he's negotiating a buyout, so they can sign him for like a minimum deal if they want because he'll be getting paid from Memphis, I guess. So, negotiating a buyout to sign with the 76ers. Wow, this is what I said. This is what I'm talking uh, about these dominoes falling after the fact. About these dominoes falling after the fact, man. Reunion, the breakdown, reunion. Hold on, I guess I can share this joint real quick. Wow, that is crazy. That's big time. That's big time. I think that's a good move for him. He knows LeBron. He played with LeBron. He's one of those players. He's a long wing. He can play defense. I think he's getting up there a little bit, but The reunion with LeBron, Caldwell Pope, and LeBron James previously won a championship together with the Los Angeles Lakers in 2020. Following LeBron's stunning decision to sign with Philly, KCP is set to join him to chase another ring chase. So he previously exercised his 21.6 million player option with Memphis. Yeah, they shifted into a youth movement. Yeah, they got rid of Ja. That's crazy that we're not even talking about Ja right now. Like, and I get it, but it's Ja Morant, and we saw what he can do, man. But the league ain't talking about him, so the people are not going to talk about him. But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Brian, KCP, Chip, they got it. Bob Myers might get Klay Thompson. He get Klay Thompson, man. If this dude lands Klay Thompson, you got Anthony Simons, you got KCP, you got a healthy Joel Embiid. I don't see anybody beating them, dog. I don't see anybody beating them. Because this is the thing. We're talking about LeBron James, but we still got Jaylen Brown there, who is a dog mentally. He's ferocious. He will go at you. He's kind of in that ilk of a Kobe and MJ. He's like a poor man's, but he's in that ilk as far as his aggression goes. When I say that, it's about the aggression. So, I don't know if it's and the thing is too, like I said, it's got to be a healthy Embiid. So if you, like you said, a backup center, who's out there? That's the thing too. Who's a center option for them? I don't know, man. It's a dynasty after that. But this is the thing. Can we realistically? Let me ask y'all this. So you said they could get a chip. Can we realistically see at this point, age 41, he'll be 42 when that happens, if they won a chip? Could he be the MVP, the finals MVP at 42 years old? Now, when we talking about him being a finals MVP, then we talking. And if it's legitimate, not some Iguodala hate on Steph type thing, because we really don't know what Iguodala did, but make LeBron work a little bit harder, but he still had the numbers. So I don't know. He's gotta win Finals MVP for me. If Jaylen Brown gets Finals MVP, my man's a guy. He's a guy. If Tyrese Maxey gets a Finals MVP, LeBron James, like, we can't look at it in the same breath. We can't look at it the same way. I can see Maxey getting it just for the score he is. Yeah, I can see that too. Everyone Sixers, wow. Facts. Exactly. Sixers, that's crazy. Shock, surprise. And like I said, man, I'm at a point where I'm not even mad about it. Just being a Cleveland fan and people in Cleveland being upset about it. I don't know. I haven't even checked the pulse of Cleveland yet. I will do that tomorrow. I'm probably be going live tomorrow. Errol Spence, my man Errol Spence, is fighting tomorrow, so I will probably be going live then or during that fight. But yeah, this is unprecedented right now, man. 42-year-old guy. Now you gotta hope that if you're a Sixers fan or if you're just a LeBron fan, period, you're just a fan of basketball, whatever, you're hoping for this dude to stay healthy and for Father Time to stay at bay. That's what you're looking for right now, is for him to stay at bay. Sixers will be beast down. They need to sign Ben Simmons. Stop it. Definitely hit the like button, y'all. Appreciate. Hey, let me pin that. Ghost NBA predict. Hit that like button, man. Listen to what my man said. Hit that like button. Check out the Naticus show. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Welcome to the Naticus show.
Yo.
With sports meet hip hop.
Just wanted to give y'all a little
With
bit
the
of
hot takes, never stop. Bass in the room, let the whole block know. Big talk, hard truth, let the hot takes roll. Game on the line and the pressure stay thick. Real one speak.
All right, that's enough. I just want to get y'all a little taste of that, man. A little taste of that joint. What you thought on the Trump thoughts on LeBron? I ain't even seen that, dog. We ain't talking old boy in here. I'm sending you a Philly jersey, Nate. Get off that hard train. I'm not on that hard train. Oh, hey, don't send me no Philly. Don't send me nothing Philly. Oh, I was telling my guy Evan that I might. Hey, I do got like a Philly. I got a couple Philly hats that I just had back in the day, which is part of the wardrobe. I got a Philly warm up, like one of the warm up shirts they used to wear. Actually, a couple of 76ers ones, like a white with the red stars on the sleeve, and then I had the black 76ers. Man, I got both of them joints. I should have brought them down here. What is Durant doing? Better yet, what is Detroit doing? Right, Detroit. That's crazy. Oh, appreciate it. Let's go. 17 watching shit. 17. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Hey, 17 people watching. It should be 17 likes. So let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. That will definitely help the channel out. That will definitely reach more people. Or help me reach more people. And let's get the subscribes up, man. If y'all haven't subscribed, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button below. And yeah, man, let's go on this journey together. Because like I said before, I have some content coming out, getting ready to come out on a long form channel. This is the short form, but I got clips, and the clips and lives will be here. So the lives and the clips will be here. But I also want y'all to check out the long form channel when it drops. So I will definitely be in here to tell y'all that, man. Don't be sending me no Heat jersey. This channel is awesome and chat is awesome. Smash that like button. Let's get it, man. Smash that like button. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Smash that like button. And I actually can't even see y'all hitting that live or them likes or whatever. But I would definitely appreciate it, man. How this could work out defensively. Um Thing is, man, everybody other than what Tyrese Maxey is a long defender. Like LeBron James might be the weak link as far as defense goes right now because of age. Because of age. We can't, and that's the thing, man. That's so crazy to me. You can actually hide LeBron. You might actually be able to hide LeBron on this team, but he can still come from the weak side, help out that way. But it's not like he's going to have to guard the best player. He's not even going to have to guard the best player. That could be Jaylen Brown's job, which it was in Boston, at times. But then you got Jaylen Brown who can get any shot that he wants. Everybody would love to talk about his left hand a couple years ago, but the dude show and prove, and he did his thing. He's got some stuff to prove to people like Stephen A. Smith, just people in general, because he's been snubbed a few times. He just got snubbed by Boston, got Boston out of here. Now, we knew this was inevitable because two $300 million contracts. We knew this was going to happen, especially following the sale of that team. We knew it was going to happen. So, duh. It's crazy, man. Playoffs, the game becomes more half court. If Embiid not healthy, Bam and Giannis can be a headache for Philly in front court. Yeah, but I still want to see who else Miami picks up. I still want to see who else Miami picks up for the to shoot the ball, to handle the ball. Davion Mitchell, I'm not too sold on him. And admittedly, I haven't seen him play a whole lot either. I haven't seen Davion Mitchell play a whole lot either. So you gotta, give me a couple stats or something, man. Think about the greatness he brings. Players step up and money coming in. Door to see them leadership on the court and off the court. Wow. Okay. Who's that? Up court is 7 foot tall. Just won a chip with the Knicks. Who? Uh, who's that? Let's see. Oh, that's another thing. VJ Edgecombe. He's another year older. We saw what he did on opening night. Then my man scored 30 plus on opening night. Rookie. I think sometimes that kind of points to the era too sometimes, but at the same time, nevertheless, the dude scored plus 30, man. We've seen what these young guys are doing right now in the league. Players not making them pay for it like they used to. So you say he a dog. Yeah, I know defensively he's a player, but I want to know what he does. Is he a guy that Giannis can kick the ball out to, when he's double team or they set that wall up? Like, can he do that? Can Bam hit enough pick and pops with Giannis. I think the spacing is going to be challenged there, man. I think the spacing is going to be real challenged in Miami. So I don't know, man. That's Embiid, new backup at 7. Okay. Yeah, man. VJ, a future star, count on that. Yeah, VJ Ashcombe is a future star. So that's what I'm saying. You got a star in Jaylen Brown. You got a star in LeBron James. You got a star, I'll say an all-star in Tyrese Maxey, but we all see he's built in that mold of Gilbert Arenas, where he's just fast. He doesn't have the shot like Gilbert Arenas has, but that's coming, dog. We've seen his stroke. That is coming for Tyrese Maxey. So that team is going to be nasty if they can stay healthy, man. And now you got LeBron who doesn't have to be the guy. LeBron James can actually take nights off and they still have a competitive team. That's the crazy thing. And I think in order for them to maximize him, they're going to have to do that. So they're not going to have to, and I don't think they're going to need to rely on LeBron James. That's why I say this was the ultimate ring chasing move by LeBron James. And that's cool. That's fine. That is fine. So, yeah, man. Let's see. Sixers could sign Benson. Ben Simmons out of that's crazy. If they pick up Ben Simmons back, come on, dog. Come on, that is crazy. Bro is older than half the league's coaches and still got the whole sport on a leash. Right? Right. We need a closer and a 3-point sharpshooter. Yeah, y'all definitely need a sharpshooter. Yeah, y'all need to bring. Didn't Duncan Robinson get released or something by Detroit? Or did he get traded? I'm not sure. But let me know. LBJ can shine with brothers and not depend on the defense of Luka. Right, yeah, that's crazy. That's what I'm saying, man. You can hide LeBron James. That's crazy. Oh, Bradley Beal. Yeah, I forgot he's out there too. He's out there too, but that's another guy that just can't stay healthy, man. He'll have a good stretch, and then all of a sudden he just can't stay healthy. Maybe he'll have a good stretch later in his career, like now, because I think he came in. Yeah, he came in. What was that? What was that? He came in. I know he came in after, or he came in with what's that? Deion Waiters. So that was the year after Kyrie got drafted. So yeah, he's been in the league for a while now. So Brad Beal, oh yeah, always hurt. Yeah, he could be the Ray Allen. Yeah, the Heat had on. Yeah. Really though. I'm not sure about Duncan Robinson. I hear you, but he's a shooter, man. Like you need one of those guys. You need one of those guys. But I can't I can't remember if he. I thought I heard he was released or something with them. I thought I heard he was released. So yeah, while I'm saying I thought, let me see. Duncan Robinson was Duncan Robinson. I need somebody to look up this stuff for me while I'm live, y'all. Release. I can't remember. Let's see. Oh, they said they might waive him following a sign and trade deal. So they plan to keep him. So he's still in Detroit. But that's a player that you need. I mean, he doesn't do a whole lot else, but the dude can definitely shoot that rock. He can definitely shoot that rock. Oh, trade for. Hey, do the Sixers got a spot for Bronny? Or is Bronny staying out there in La La Land? MJ still the GOAT. I did a video on it. Okay. Hey man, send me a Nate on that Harden train. Stop. MJ the GOAT. I did a video on it. Okay, what's that? Ghost NBA Predict. Hey, send me a DM, man. I'm gonna definitely go and check it out. Hit the like button, everyone. This channel is fire. Let's go. Ghost NBA Predict. Make sure you send me something, man, on one of my one of my platforms, man, because hey, maybe we can collab. Who knows? You just said you and you hey, I love the support. I love that. Can we stop with the GOAT? Brown will never surpass MJ. MJ ain't no GOAT. Hey, as soon as you said that, somebody said MJ ain't no GOAT. LeBron James played against tougher finals competition. And that's another thing that we gotta stop doing, I believe, because dog, he played who was in front of him. He played against the best that was in the league for his era. The thing is, we can't compare eras because they will never be able to play against each other. And what's the barometer for better competition? Let me know that. When we say tougher finals competition, you got to break that down. You gotta break that down because better finals competition meaning what? They have more players that averaged a certain amount of points in this era because the same players might not, and this is where we talking about hypotheticals, because I can return with another hypothetical and say, dog, those players that you saying is, tougher competition in that era may not have had the opportunity to score the ball like they can score it now. And now they're not in in that situation where they can score the ball. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why we can't really compare errors. MJ beat the best of the best that was in front of him, regardless of what people hypothetically assume. He beat the best that was in front of him. Period. Point blank. And that's what I'm saying, because now when we start to talk about it, it starts to be a built-in excuse of sorts. You know what I'm saying? So when we say when we say strong finals competition, we got to break that joint down. We can't just say that. That's a blanket statement. We can't just say that. I need you to break it down. Charles Barkley ain't Tim Duncan. Charles Barkley ain't Tim Duncan. 91 Lakers ain't the 2011 Mavs. Come on, chat. Charles Barkley, dog. And this is the thing too. A lot of people sleep on Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley is probably he's probably one of the top 3 greatest athletes of all time. And I say that because the dude was overweight and the dude was dominating 7-footers at 6'4", dominating some of the greatest defensive players in the history of the NBA still. The greatest shot blockers in the NBA. He was dominating them dudes at 6'4". Like, you have to take an objective eye and look at Charles Barkley, dog. We can't Charles Barkley. If you say Charles Barkley, Tim Duncan, and we can say he won 5 championships, but he had a well-oiled machine also with him, right? Charles Barkley, year he had a couple years where he had an oil machine with him in Phoenix, but nothing like the Spurs. And like I'm saying, it was just sort of the same era, a little bit. The Spurs, you talking about Tim Duncan was a little bit of after Barkley, but Barkley was a menace, dog. Barkley was a menace. Do research, okay? Who played with the most Hall of Famers? Yeah, who played with most Hall of Famers? That's the thing too, man. Like, we can't look at that saying tougher competition, but the decks was stacked too. The deck was stacked too. I mean, Barkley was a beast. They got a rule because of Barkley, man. They got a rule right now but you can't, and that's the thing. That rule isn't even relevant anymore because guys don't post up anymore, which is a basketball fundamental, and guys aren't doing that anymore. So, man, you got an advantage like a Wemby. This is the thing. People don't, the majority of the league don't play to their advantages. Wemby, you're 7'5", 7'4", 7'5", and we saw it all through the finals. Why is this dude shooting threes? Just because you can? Dude, get in there and dominate. Now, granted, he might be a little light in the ass, so maybe he can't do that as much and he may wear down. But at this point, it's time to get your weight up. Period. Point blank. So, come on, man. Sixers about to choke. I see the Knicks back in the finals. Hey, that's what I'm saying. We can't sleep on the Knicks, man. We cannot sleep on the Knicks. Now, they had a run last year, but man, if Drexler ain't KD, then Scottie Pippen ain't D-Wade, Kyrie, AD, or Jaylen Brown. Dog, that's what I'm saying, man. Bird, Magic, Jordan, legit best I've seen. Come on, man. We talk about 91 Lakers when Magic Johnson was, what was he, right there in the MVP voting. He was right there in 91, and they said he was washed in 91. That's what I'm saying, man. We got to watch games and not clips, and I'm saying that when Naticus show clips, but we got to watch games too, man. We definitely got to watch games. Clyde Drexler ain't Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant ain't Clyde Drexler. Clyde Drexler was a dog, man. He was a dog. A guy like Clyde Drexler would use his strength against a Kevin Durant. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to look at, and we got to stop comparing these eras, because like I said, you can't drop a Kevin Durant back in that era and think he was going to be as effective as he is today, because the guys would see and know and study the fact that this dude is not a real strong guy. Now he's probably stronger than a lot of people think, but you're gonna look at this dude as a frail guy. We saw it in that one Boston series when he was with Brooklyn, how they was super physical. All of a sudden, the league allowed Boston to be physical with him, and it neutralized him. So what do you think the guys back then that were bruisers were going to do with him? Yeah, he could rise up on him, but he rise up, we taking something out. We giving him a little shot somewhere. Like, that was the game. People say that's not basketball. That was basketball. That's just not the game that you know. But yeah, man, this is I love the conversation, y'all. I love the conversation. I love it. They minimize Jordan competition and hype Pippen, make him say, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they do. You can't, like I said, you can't drop people in certain eras and just say, all right, you're from 2026. You're from 2026. We're going to drop you in 93, and you're going to have the same mentality that you have in 2026. That's not realistic. You can't just say that. We can't. That's what I'm saying. It's not apples to apples when we're talking about this. It's two different type of errors, two different type of rules, and it's no way to compare it, man. All we have to go off of is stats, and the stats don't tell the true story. And if we're putting our objective glasses on, our objective shades on, you would admit that. But because a lot of people love their era, people are protective of their era. People are protective of LeBron. People are protective of MJ. They're protective of their errors. We can't just drop guys, like even with guys back in the 90s. We can't drop them into 2026 and say, hey, have that same mentality. You still got the same mentality you had in 2026 or in 93 in 2026. No, we got to now put some soft attributes on you. We got to give you some softness now. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. That's just what it is. Tony Allen, yes, he was. Yeah, he was probably one of the best one-on-one defenders, man. KD ain't nothing compared to Clyde. That's what I'm saying, man. You put KD, Steph, and those players back in the 90s, they would be role players. Dog, I'm telling you, man, that's not a crazy statement. Because of you can't, like I said, you cannot put a Steph Curry. Let's talk about Steph Curry specifically. So you're going to just throw him back in the 90s and say, all right, you still have the green light to shoot the ball. You have the green light to shoot the ball like you do today in 2026. No, because then he'd be Reggie Miller. Like Reggie Miller be that guy. I mean, come on, man. So we can't just say, let's drop this guy in this era and he's going to have that same mentality, man. That's fantasy basketball. That's NBA 2K. And that's what I say. This is the 2K era, man. We got to get real with some of these conversations, man. We got to get real with some of these conversations, man. Ghost NBA Predict. Make sure we link. Make sure you reach out. I'm gonna reach out to you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna screenshot this joint. Hopefully don't mess up my live, but I'm gonna screenshot this joint and I'm gonna say this joint because I love collaborations, man. Love to, talk to some people that, kind of got some, the same speaking or thinking on the same wavelength, man. Let me see. Let me capture that joint. Hopefully everything's still good. Am I sharing? I ain't sharing nothing. No, I ain't sharing nothing. But look, man, love your talk, bro. Same thing. Yeah, man. Imagine a 6'6" MJ in this era would be dropping 50 every night. Yeah, and that's the thing. But now we got to look at, like I said, man, and I hate to do this because MJ is my guy. Even though I hated him, I hated MJ, y'all. And I know I have to say that every night. I was not rooting for MJ. I was rooting for the Cavs. I was rooting for the Suns. I was rooting for, who else did they play? Indiana. I was rooting for the Pacers. I was rooting for Reggie Miller and them in that game 7. I was sitting there at the edge of my seat hoping that Indiana was going to end that whole streak. They didn't, man. MJ was not letting that happen. And he had the players around him too. So would MJ have the same mentality today that he had back then? He was I'm going to step on your neck. I don't care what you do to stop me. You're not going to be able to stop me. And that's what MJ did. Would he have that same mentality in this era? I don't know. I don't know, man. LeBron James would be 100% unlocked if he played in the 90s. How? How? This is the thing. Like I said, yeah, it's a hypothetical, dog. It's a hypothetical. I get it, but it's a hypothetical because there were roles back then. LeBron James has monopolized the roles in basketball, and that's why I believe a lot of times he hasn't won because of that. And it's not a knock on him, it's just facts. There were roles back then. Jordan's role was to score. Jordan's role was to score. Pippen's was to play defense, facilitate. They had roles. Steve Kerr, John Paxson was to shoot. Horace Grant was to get in there and get rebounds, play physical defense. Same with Dennis Rodman. Hey, Cartwright, Longley, what was that? Will Purdue, them dudes was just there to fill in the space and don't let anybody come to the basket unimpeded like they do today. That's what I'm saying, man. It's crazy. Like you can't just drop a guy in that era and say, hey, look, we're gonna make you this 2K player in 93. You can't do that. That's why I say comparing these eras to me is futile. You can't keep comparing these eras when you cannot drop players in that era with the same mentality. Bottom line. Now, because like my man just said, if you drop MJ in this soft era, what do you think he's going to do? He's going to average 50 a night. Oh my God, I can move anywhere I want to go. Nobody's chucking me on my side or my ribs when I go through this screen, this pin down. Oh my God, I can go to the basket. Dudes moving out my way to go to the basket. Like, come on, dog. That wasn't what it was back then. So that's what I'm saying. We gotta look at it from that perspective, man. We gotta definitely look at that differently, more physical, etc. And that's the thing. If, like I said, if you can drop him in that era, like if you dropped LeBron James, let's think logically about this. If you drop LeBron James in that era, what would he be position wise? What would he be in the 90s? What position? Don't say he's going to be this point forward that plays all 5 positions because you wasn't allowed to do that back then. Simple and plain, you wasn't allowed to do that. So what position is he playing? Is he a shooting guard? Is he a small forward? What is he? Now you're asking him to take on this whole attribute that he didn't have in this era. So, dog, LeBron would, he could be the Pippen role. That he would be the Pippen role. And he'd probably be on a team with a guy that is the shooter. So he's not going to be there getting all these points, all these assists, he's not going to get those opportunities. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Where y'all tuning in from? I'm just talking in here. But I love the banter. I love the everybody in the chat doing their thing, man. I love it. This is what it's about, man. People get in the chat, engage. Hopefully y'all like the channel. Hopefully y'all subscribe. Hopefully y'all turn that notification bell on too, because I will be going live again this weekend. Even if it's for an hour, but I'm going live again this weekend. Got to. Too much going on. Too many things that can go on. Too many deals or signings that could be made in the next day or two. So definitely, man, rock with me. We still rolling, y'all. We've been on here for an hour, 41 minutes, and that's like light work for me. I think a book was written called The Jordan Rules. Yes, sir. Detroit Pistons to stop MJ. Imagine a book written. That's crazy. Exactly. They published the blueprint to guard MJ, and the book ended up being obsolete after Jordan got his game up, after Jordan, made a few key signings, or his team made a few key signings. We can't sleep on the Jerry Krause and them. We can't sleep on that. But I'm telling you, man, they were both great, man. Both of these guys are great. But like I said, there's no way that we can just drop dudes in certain eras with the same mentality. You can't do that. You can't do that because, of course, the guys today are going to look crazy compared to the guys in the 90s. But that's not fair. That's not a fair, logical, realistic comparison. It's not. And if you really sit back and look at it, you'd agree. But a lot of people, man, sometimes don't see logic. Not saying anybody in here, but I'm just saying a lot of times people don't see logic, man. MJ had no fear dunking on people. 7-footers was fearless, and those dudes was knocking him on his ass. That's the thing too. Exactly. Jordan rules, and what about Dennis Rodman? Chuck him in prime. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Dennis Rodman. That's what I'm saying. He said today he would average 30 rebounds, but that's if he could come in there with the same mentality that he had then. Do you understand if some of these dudes would come in to the league with the mentality they had now, some of these dudes wouldn't even drive to the hole, dog. Some of these guys wouldn't even drive to the hole. Do you see the pickup games? And I know it's pickup games in the summer, but it's the pickup games are actually looking like the games now. Like it's a lot of freedom of movement, a lot of oh, I'm not gonna really hit this guy because after the game I got to dap him up and exchange jerseys. Like dog, and I get it, I get it. Everything has to evolve, but at the same time, we can't just forget and minimize the past to try to prop up the present. We can't do that. Can't keep doing that. Okay, okay, good day. Been out cutting firewood. What a shock. This is my system at 2 a.m. last. Haven't slept since 5:30. Oh, okay, okay. What up? What up, beer battered? What's going on? What's going on? Wimby has that effect when he's within 10 foot of the rim. That's what I'm saying, man. If Wimby had that mentality that kill, there's no way they would have lost the finals the way they lost it. I ain't gonna say they wouldn't have lost. There's no way they would have lost the finals like they lost it. They like to use Kobe's later years to say he trashed today and not look at his peak from '01 to 2010. Context needs to be applied to everything. Exactly. Context, man. You got these people out here that are showing their casuality when it comes to basketball because there's casual takes that we see all the time. And telling you, man, Kobe was a dog. Kobe was a dog. They will look at the beginning when he had shot a couple air balls, and then they'll delete the middle of it, and then they'll fast forward to the end when he had when he had already had all these different injuries. I remember Kobe was trying to go to Germany because he wanted to get some type of, oh my God, I can't remember what, if it was the stem cells, I can't remember what that was, but Kobe was trying to do everything possible to get back to the game he loved. So come on, man. We can't sleep on Kobe, man. I know he didn't shoot a great percentage, but that was a tough shot maker, and that dude was not scared to take a shot. A lot of these dudes today won't even shoot a shot because it's going to affect their field goal percentage. How about that? Dudes back then didn't care, man. They did not care. My Sixers took a shot to the, oh my God, your Sixers. That's right. Entire roster construction with LeBron making a smart decision. Hey man, Sixers potentially win 70 plus games next season. Ooh, 70 plus games. We need some health on their side, man. They need some health on their side if that's going to happen. They got to have some health on their side. Because and also, I know the Knicks won the championship, but one of the best things that happened to the Knicks was this, I believe, because now the target ain't on their back. The target's going to be on the Sixers' back. Now, I don't know if the team's going to be able to do anything about it, but the target is on their back now. Whenever you get a guy like LeBron James, the target's going to be on your back. So health definitely needs to be on their side. Yeah, definitely. All right. I don't know, man. Who agree with that? 70 plus games? Oof. We talking 70 again? I thought we had parity in the league. Embiid needs some of that German magic, and yeah, you do. They do, man. This is why I love your NBA posts. You be having me thinking like Sam, no lie. Hey, facts, facts. That's crazy. That's crazy. Um, yeah, man. Sixers need some 3-point shooters. Man, I think and that's the thing too, man. That's one thing they gotta be worried about too, is like, is VJ Edgecombe gonna be relegated to a 3-point shooter now? Dean Wade, where does he fit in there? Dean Wade is one of those glue guys that come in, play defense, don't shoot at all. At one point in Cleveland, he was actually able to hit a three, but I don't know what the heck happened with him, but he's definitely one of those glue guys that can play defense. I don't even know where he fits on this team anymore. I was like, oh, that's a solid move from Philly because, you know, when maybe Jaylen Brown is resting or VJ Edgecombe is resting, you got Dean Wade in there to play some defense. I don't even know if he fits on this squad anymore. I don't know, but he's definitely going to be a good player to have on this team. You say, just remember, Maxey shot 40, oh my God, 3-point playing off heart. Jesus Christ. Hey, yeah. But the thing is, this ain't the same Harden, man. This ain't the same Harden, man. Wade shoots about 36% from 3-point. Yeah. But I would like to see how those numbers stacked up like in the playoffs because man, I don't know, man. He couldn't hit the side. They had to bench him. If we watched the game, Dean Wade got benched. And he really got benched. But yeah, Philly is stacked, man. Definitely Philly is stacked. No doubt about it. Most of the Sixers are better catch and shoot. So who you talking about? Because that's the Sixers. You know the Sixers better than me, but I'm like, that team isn't a catch and shoot team though. You said LeBron's assist was skyrocket. You talking about on the Sixers going skyrocket? That's what I'm saying, man. This is the assist era, man. This is the assist era. This is the thing, man. This is just me speaking in general when I see certain comments. And hey, you right. His assist with skyrocket. I don't know if you're saying in the other era or you're talking about now. I don't know what you're saying with the 76ers. But that's the thing too, man. It's the assists. And we talk about Jokic. We talk about Joker. There was a video where they show like I think one of his triple-double games, and he got a couple assists. He got a few assists that were questionable, man. And so it just made me think like, damn, who else got these questionable assists? And then we see, remember back in the day, once you pass that ball and the guy was in rhythm going up, that was an assist. I see dudes get the ball passed to him, crossover, get a pick from another guy, go to the rim, and then they call that an assist. That's not an assist, dog. So I look at it like this, and I just painted that picture because the only thing in basketball that cannot be manipulated is scoring the ball. You cannot manipulate scoring the ball. You can manipulate steals. We know about the whole thing they were talking about with Jordan. You can manipulate rebounds even because the ball gets tipped around. I don't know. There's times when, you get a bunch of tips and they count that as a rebound. You can, to a lesser extent, rebounds, but you can manipulate assists. We see it. Dog, if you get the ball from someone and then they cross over and step back, that's not an assist, dog. That's not an assist. That is not an assist. Anthony Simons is he's an underrated signing by them. Wait a minute, was he traded or I can't remember what happened with him. Yeah, there's old school vids where there's more than 2 bounces, no assists. Yeah, modern day, you running from half court. Yeah, man, dudes get the ball and it's like, what the heck? That's an assist? No, dog. The assist is manipulated. So we really want to go back and look at that. Like you're not manipulating someone putting the ball in the basket. Period. You're not manipulating that. But the assists, steals, that can be manipulated. Not saying that they do it at a wide range, but how do we know? How do we know? How do we know? When we see these highlights, they're not really showing assists. They're showing guys just on the other end of scoring the ball. An assist, alley-oop, doesn't even hit the ground. An assist, you give it to somebody, catch and shoot, dribbling to the side step, step back. That's not a dribble pull up. That's not an assist. That's not an assist in the traditional form to me. Now, maybe they changed the rules, but it looked like they did for real. Simon signed free agent 2 year. Okay, yeah, he signs as a free agent. All right. James Harden needs 5 steps to shoot threes. Facts, man. Facts. A lot of these dudes taking extra steps, man. Talk about that. Talk about the extra steps that's being taken in this era. Like, it's crazy. My team used to have BBL, Kyle Lowry, geriatric Paul George, and now we have Jaylen Brown and the king himself, LeBron, play this song. Oh, my God. LeBron James, play this song. Facts. Your name Philly 215. So I know you hype. I know you hype. Now you get 3 steps to the basket. Back then it was 2. Man, you get 3, 4, sometimes 5 steps, and they don't even call it, dog. Crazy. Crazy how I grew up the old school point. Yeah, man, and that's the thing too. The pass, dribble, layup. Facts. Uh MJ got called travel on if he called. Now Giannis can run from half court, 1 dribble. Facts. And dribble the ball a couple times. I done seen this dude double dribble. Sometimes you guys travel a mile these days. Oh my God. Play that song one more time. Oh, it's crazy, man. I guess I could take it from the where was that?
Up, we don't want it down. Ish.
Hey, that's the theme song for the Naticus show, y'all. Check it out.
Hip hop. Where the hot takes never stop. Welcome to the Naticus show. Yeah, legends get tested, opinions get raised. Lights on bright, but the flow stay grimy. Talk real heavy, never move too shiny. From the jump to the drop,
setting the
tone. If the take's too soft, they don't live this long. It's the Naticus show. With sports meet hip hop.
Sports meet hip hop, y'all. We gonna get on some hip hop too, man. I gotta do some lives for the hip hop too, man. For all my hip hop heads. Who hip hop heads in this joint? I know we talking LeBron, and I know we talking the Sixers, but hey, what y'all think, man? What y'all think? Can I get some thumbs up on that joint? Hey, can I get some thumbs up on that joint or what? Y'all feeling that or what? I try to play a little bit, man, but you know how these social media, so how some of these platforms be, man. They don't like you to play original music sometimes, and so they won't extend your reach. I play with it a little bit. Sometimes I'll play it. Sometimes I'll keep it silent. But we try to get it out there. Okay. Bet. All right, appreciate that. I had Twitter tell me one-handed carry the ball isn't picking up a dribble. Oh, that's the thing too. They carry the hell out of the ball now. That's crazy, man. It's crazy how these dudes carry the ball today. Like for real, man. I'm telling you, man. It is not when we talking about comparisons and when we talking about errors, dog. It ain't the same. It is not the same. And like I said, you can't drop these guys in the certain era and say, here, take the same mentality that you have in this era in the future or this era in the past. You can't do it. You just can't do it. So that's why I hate people trying to say a weaker competition. That to me, that's a built-in excuse. It's just like the dude was great. The dude is great. Period. Point blank. Period. Point blank. Why y'all ain't telling me my junk was sitting inside? Hold on, man. Where my hip hop heads at? Sixers vs. Lakers is going to be legendary. So many posters. Yeah. Oh, you just listen to Wu-Tang? What Wu-Tang? What was you listening to? Which album? Wu-Tang Forever. Which one? 36 Chambers. Which one? Add 8 points to a game to my 30-point average if I had today's rules. Easy. Facts. This is my theory. There are decades of GOATs that help create other GOATs. Jerry West to Kareem, the Magic, the Bird, the Jordan, the Iverson, the Kobe, the LeBron. Well said. That's what I'm saying. Wu-Tang Forever? Oh, yeah. Classic. Which disc, though? Which disc? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Who was that listening to the Wu-Tang? Now, you wasn't the one listening to Wu-Tang, Hawks, was you? Somebody said. But, yeah. Wu-Tang Forever Classic. Which one is the best? Disc 1 or disc 2? Which is the best? Which one is the best? And who was that said, damn, that was where was that at? Okay, Jeff, which one? What was you listening to? Which album? Hey, Purple Tape, crazy, right? Who was listening to Purple Tape? You said both. Is there any footage of Wilt's 100-point game? I don't think so. Facts. But yeah, both of those joints is crazy. Both of those joints is crazy. But hey, does Inspector Deck had a craziest verse though? That's all I want to know. Does Obama atomically, Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses? Is that like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, eye test only for favorite. Yeah, man. Look at the game. My thing is look at it. Take the stats and all that stuff out of there and look at the game. That's my thing. Stop looking at these stats because if we dive deep into the stats, you might find something you don't wanna see in them stats, man. Raekwon and Ghost all day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whew, man. Purple tape, crazy. Only built for Cuban links, Iron Man. Hey, we can't sleep on Jizza. I was just a return of 36 Chambers. Okay, okay. 36 Chambers is classic stuff right there. Classic stuff. Hey, who heard that Inspector Deck, his album was actually lost in some type of water or something, and we never really got to hear the true Inspector Deck because his Inspector Deck to me, man, I thought was gonna be a star. Now he didn't get to be the star that the Method Man was and Ghostface was and Raekwon. As far as those albums went, man, I heard they lost a lot of his material, man. But um, man, Inspector Deck was till this day, man, one of the best verses all time. I saw Embiid 70 points versus Wemby live versus Bam 83. I know which one was exactly, man. You know which one was more legendary. You know which it's something called, like my man said, the eye test. The eye test. R&B so smooth. Every day I have it on while I play 2K. Just fire. Man, I haven't played 2K in so long. Maybe I go in there one time and maybe stream it or something. Who knows? That might be fun. That might be fun. Uh yeah, man. But let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I love this chat, man. Y'all be going crazy in this chat. I love it. Y'all be going crazy in this chat. What did y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Hold on. Let's go to that joint real quick. Let's go to that joint real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all got me jamming to that joint, y'all. What y'all think of this joint right here? Let's see. Shorts. Bear with me. Bear with me. Had this little, let me see. All right, stop. We're going to share this real quick. This is the boardroom. This is the boardroom. I don't know who's familiar with the boardroom. I think that's Kevin Durant's company or something. He's affiliated with them. But this was one of the little collabs I did the other day. I did rappers from New York City, man. Looking at this list, I know Jay-Z just did his thing at the stadium, Yankee Stadium. But I gotta put Nas at number 1. I'm sorry, man. Biggie at number 3. I'm cool with that. Rakim number 4, solid. DMX at 5. Ooh, like that too. LL 50 and Jada might have a little problem with that, man. I might have to switch them too, man. I know 50 Cent got a classic album, classic. Man. Jadakiss got so many classic verses, man. I'm gonna have to put Jadakiss at number 7, man. Nicki Minaj, she gotta go. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all kill me in the comments. Tell me if I'm tripping, but I think Nicki Minaj gotta go. Big Pun, we gotta move him up too, man. I might even move him up to number 7. Move Jadakiss and 50 down. I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think of this list in the comments below. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. What y'all think of that list, man? What y'all think of that list? Jay-Z at 1, Nas at 2, Biggie at 3, Rakim at 4, DMX at 5, LL might even be a little too low, man. 50 at 7. I don't know if I'm putting 50 over Jadakiss, but like I said, the only reason why is because of that classic Get Rich or Die Trying. I don't think Jadakiss had a solo classic. So Nicki Minaj, she got to get off of there, man. I know I don't know. I'm sorry. Am I tripping? I don't know. But Pun, come on, man. My crew Puff Fly. Anyone test the pun must die. Just give me one try. Like, you know you done fucked up, right? Like, come on, man. Crazy. Let me go back to this chat. What we talking about, man? But yeah, man. I don't know about that list. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that list, man. 50 had one of the best runs ever. Yeah, he did. He did. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Because every time I think about moving him down, I'm like, man, Get Rich or Die Trying. Crazy. And then he came out with the other joint that went crazy. You said still be no, dog. Still be jamming with Sugar Hill Gang. Nah, dog. Heck, dog. Hakeem footwork, touch, shooting, smarts. Embiid was a beast still. Yeah, man. Just we're robbed too, though, man, of Embiid and what he could have been. Embiid could have been something nasty, man, if not for them injuries. Remember, he missed like his first 3 years of the process. Like, dog. Hey, brother, help me out. Why are a lot of hip hop artists being inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Am I missing something? Uh, I think they consider. I think the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame encompasses different genres. I don't think it's just limited to rock and roll. That's what I think. I don't, and that I hear you, but I think it just encompasses all genres of music, and they put the people up there and they vote. I don't know. That's a good question, man. That's a good question. Somebody got the answer to that? Because that is a good question. B could have been new Akeem. Yeah, if you stay. And remember, Slim Embiid, when he came out of college, he, man, he gained a lot of weight, man. Now, granted, it probably helped out parts of his game, but he was an athletic big. He wasn't as big as he is now when he first came out. And of course, everybody put on some weight, but he put on a lot of weight, y'all. 50 had one of the best runs ever. Hip hop forever. Heck yeah. 50 Cent. Show Power is dope. Who watching that Kanan, man? Who watching that Kanan? That's the one that's going on right now. But Power was crazy. Power was like a movement, y'all. Embiid could have been a new Hakeem. Yep, could have been a new Hakeem, man. B did his thing, especially that year he won MVP. Some people though say that old boy should have won it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Hoping to see Wemby with those Hakeem moves more this year. Now, did he work out with Hakeem? Because that seemed to be what the trend is. You know, guys go and work out with Embiid. Is that what he doing? He worked out with the Monks last year. This year, Akeem. Is that what he doing this summer? I don't know, man. But Wemby, man, I got to go back to this, y'all. I want to see Kyrie Irving in San Antonio, man. Just go to San Antonio. But yeah, would he have been? It's a question about rap and R&B movies or documentaries that are must watch, like real stories. Yeah, enjoy 8 Mile as a new suggestions to watch tonight. You talking about? Okay, wait. You talking about hip hop? You talking about rap and R&B movies or documentaries? Oh God, I'm hoping to see Wemby in those Akeem moves more this year and be dog. I don't know, dog. I'm trying to see God, some old school hip hop movie. Man, throw me some, y'all. Throw me some. You got Beat Street. You got Crush Groove. I mean, man. Now we talking about. I mean, it was more of the drug game with New Jack City, but there was a lot of music in that. Those. But you talking about strictly like hip hop themed movies. I don't know. They got a lot of documentaries though. I've seen some stuff on okay, Jeff. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Old school. Remy Ma nicer than Nick. Yeah, that's what I was telling somebody. Hey, I got, man, people was killing me talking about Nikki, take her out of there. Well, somebody in particular. I don't think they still on here, man. But older boys in the hood kept it real. Here's an older boys in the hood. Yeah, oh yeah, Boys in the Hood, definitely. Menace to Society. Now I don't know if you're talking about that. Hey, good one too was it was long though. I was watching it not that long ago, but New Jersey Drive was a good one. I mean, I just think about the ones in Bud or Rim. I think about the ones that where music, a lot of good music came from. A Bud or Rim soundtrack is probably one of the greatest movie soundtracks for hip hop, R&B, all that good stuff of all time. Higher Learning had a decent soundtrack. Now you saying, but you looking for hip hop documentaries. Netflix had one on there back when. Oh, he said Colors, Deuces, Fresh, Clockers, yeah, Autumn was good. I wasn't Deuces, ain't that the one with it was a twin. Uh Lorenz Tate. Lorenz Tate was a twin or something. I think that's what it is. I like personal recorded documented story. Hey, that one Kanye West had a crazy documentary. I think they had videotaped like somebody had, I can't remember old boy's name, but he was videotaping a lot of that footage back then. What's the other one? The Def Jam joint. Oh, what's that one? Somebody, come on, the one where they had it was the Rockefeller. It was with Dame Dash and Jay-Z. DMX was in that joint. Beanie Siegel. What was that one? Was that the hard? I can't remember what that was. Somebody, I know somebody know what I'm talking about. Somebody know what I'm talking about in there. But somebody said Power is my fave. Yeah, man. Sometimes when I fall asleep on the other ones, man, it's oh yeah, 4 a.m. Yeah, it's gonna be 4 a.m. dog. You right. We about to get the heck up out of here. I've been on here for 2 hours, man. I did 2 hours, 37 minutes the other night. We're gonna wait till we get to a certain point, and then I'm about to be out. Cause like I said, good time, not a long time. And 2 hours is a good time, y'all. I think 2 hours is a great time. We're a little over 2 hours, but if you don't mind, I'm going to shout this channel out on my channel. You are awesome. Hey man, appreciate it. Shout me out, bro. Like I said, hit me up. DM. I'm gonna reciprocate that. I'm gonna do the same, man. I appreciate State Property. That was a good one. But I think my man was looking for more. I think he was looking for more like documentary type where they talk about like, certain groups and artists or whatever. They had a good one about Tribe Called Quest. That was on, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know where these documentaries lie. Oh, VH1 used to have some good ones. I don't know if you got VH1, but VH1 have some crazy. Remember, they used to have the one series, Paid in Full. Like if you're talking about hip hop movies like that, yeah, Paid in Full, yeah, classic movie. But I think he was talking about like the actual guy, like actual like documentary type joints. Bebe's Kids had a good soundtrack with some New Jack Swing and Poetic Justice. Man, y'all coming with some craziness tonight. I love it. Let me see where we at in here. But yeah, man, that's the thing too, man. I'm gonna start coming in here playing some of my clips or whatever. Let me see. Jay-Z. Am I still sharing that joint? Yeah, I am still sharing that joint. Let me see. Stop sharing. But yeah, man, I had a couple of let me see what else we got in here. Oh, let's see, escape. Oh no, do this right here. No. Do this right here. Exit full screen. Okay. Oh, that's not mine. Stop it. My bad, y'all. We're gonna get back on track. Let me see. Nick Van Exo. LeBron James joining. See LeBron James. Would he ever sit down with Skip Bayless? Oh, this was one that I did with talking about Eminem, y'all. I was just, dude is. Hey, some people don't like him, but I'm a fan. Especially when he's on like other people's. Like when he's like featured or something, or somebody's featuring on his joint. Like my man go crazy. He goes crazy, and that's what I like to hear. Some of the hits that my man had made, like I wasn't a super fan of, but let's check this out.
I need him.
Man, this is one thing I'll always give Eminem credit for. Always. He's one of the biggest rappers ever, but he never acts like hip hop started with him. He knows the pioneers. He knows the records. He really studies the bars, man. Check out this clip.
He was doing things that nobody else had done yet. On Mind Blowing, he was like, the doc is dope. I would have been down with rock, but I'll be broke by the punk. I'm opening up my trunk to reveal death. Living it up. My life is like a story. Yelling it because nobody else is telling it. Checking it. Always getting paid because the rap's sort of a twist. Between what I mean.
Oh, DLC, y'all.
You needed what I mean. What I mean by twist. About. Nah, you got to better listen. Wait. Living it up. My life is like a story. Yelling it because nobody else is telling it. Checking it. Always getting paid because the rap is sort of a twist. Between what you needed and what I mean. What I mean by twist. Nah, you got to listen. What was that right there?
Never a segment is negative because I'm employing what you've been missing.
Never a segment is what you've been missing. How did you say that shit? God damn.
Crazy, man. That was a crazy they're just paying homage, man. That's what I That's what I like about dude. He pays homage to LL, to Rakim, to Coogee Rap, to DOC, to Tretch. Like, dude, always like I could probably make a video, and I'm actually going to make a video of like dude paying homage to all those guys, man. He said Tretch made him stop rapping back when, or almost made him stop rapping because of the stuff that he was saying. He was like, dog, I can't do this. I can't do nothing like this. So, yeah, man, dude, I just like the fact dude be paying homage, man. Yeah, Renegade, yes, that's what I'm saying. Features, when that dude features on other people's stuff, man. Oh my God. Love Me with Obi Trice. I think it was on the 8 Mile soundtrack. There's a certain mystique when I speak that you notice is sort of unique because my poetry's deep and I'm stillmatic. The way that I flow to this beat can't sit still. It's like trying to smoke crack and go to sleep. Like, come on, dog. Just the stuff the dudes say, like, just be crazy, man. Oh yeah, Renegade. Yeah, love me exactly. Love me crazy. Yeah, Renegade. Come on, man. Since I'm in a position to talk to these kids and they listen, I ain't no politician, but I kick it with them a minute, man. Whew. Call me a menace, and if the truth is, I wear it. But if it don't, then y'all will swallow the truth, grin and bear it. Come on, dog. Hip hop, y'all. I be getting my basketball bag, but dog, getting that hip hop bag, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. I was hoping my boy, my dude was talking about he was listening to. I think he out of here now. But he was talking about he was listening to Wu-Tang, and man, Purple Tape, Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Links. I mean, come on, dog. Just crazy. I wish we could play music on some of these joints, but we can't. We can't play like other people's music. Unless I get like some type of DJ credential or something like that. I might do that, man, because I be wanting to vibe sometimes. Just come in here and vibe out and talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? War Report. Come on, man. I Will Leave You on This Movie. New Jack City. Ice-T. Yeah, man. Heck yeah. Definitely, man. We gonna talk, man. We gonna talk. Peace, hey, peace to you, brother. Eminem, nice. Renegade, crazy. Love me. Love the details. Yeah, I like that too, man. When dudes break that stuff down and they show like that's what I'm saying, man. When we gonna correlate that to the NBA players. I hate when I see these NBA players, the new age, talk about the old school like they didn't pave the way and make it possible for them to make the money that they're making today. I hate that. So yeah, man, I love that. I love just showing that, paying homage, man, because I know a lot of people say he a visitor in the culture or whatever. And yeah, that may be true, but the dude is a student of hip hop. The dude pays homage to all the greats. And I mean, we heard on Till I Collapse how he named his right. He's a huge fan of Redman. He was probably one of the first people that publicly put Andre 3000 in their top 10. I mean, it was just like crazy. And I don't know if y'all saw my list, but I had Andre 3000 as my top lyricist. I put him just over Nas because I enjoy listening to Andre 3000 just a little bit more than I do of Nas, because sometimes it's like I love it. The lyrically, we can't mess with Nas, but I think it's more enjoyable to listen to an Outkast track. And I know some people say, oh, he didn't have any solo albums or carry any solo. He had Love Below. I mean, of course he didn't rap on that joint, but Dre got some classic verses, man. Just classic verses. So you say basketball, old stories. Yeah, man. Same as I can listen for days. Old head players describe their opponents. Yeah, man. Because it shows that, that love for the game, man. That love for the game. And sometimes, man, like I say, yes, Big L was lyrics. Yes, sir. Gone too soon, man. Gone too soon. But yeah, what was that one? Oh, I was going to say Brandon Jennings. Brandon Jennings. I just can't stand listening to that dude talk about basketball sometimes, because he just, man. And I'll say it, he shits on guys from the past, and it's like, dude, where would you be without these dudes who paved the way for you? I can't stand when them guys do that. I really can't. Appreciate the hip hop, rap, R&B, classical, metal, and rock, but I love learning about its origins even more. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Netflix has some hip hop joints on there, man. You got to check it out. You said Mechanics of Care. Oh my God, what about that joint, y'all? What about that whole fiasco? I know y'all been watching it. I've been watching it too. The whole thing with Gilbert Arenas and them signing with Playmaker and them pretty much getting ready to like kick off a new season, but Only people that we know are joining is Josiah and I think Nick. Yeah, because they did like a live show at the Fanatics Fest. So them the only ones we know for sure. But Rashad McCants, man, might have played himself. Unless, and this is a theory of mine too, they might be this might be all for show too. Who knows? But that seemed real because he went on the Baja show with them guys. What was that? Charlie Villanueva, Darren Williams. My man used to play for the Carolina? I can't remember his name, but he was like a journeyman. I don't even know if he's in the league anymore. But uh, they he broke it down. Really, he was on Carmelo, so he's doing like making the rounds right now. Gilbert Arenas is making the rounds and talking about that situation. McCants, he actually admits he's a character, but McCants, man, might have played himself, man. I don't know, man. He had opportunity. He was shouting out the new guy that came in the underdog that was trying to get rid of him actually initially, and then was trying to basically sabotage the show. And I guess he probably looked at the fact that football is pretty much uh, bigger than basketball. And when you talk about from a pure fan standpoint and numbers aspect, it's bigger than basketball. But for the culture, and they'd already built a number one show, live show, which is crazy to go live 4 times a week. I would love to get to that point, y'all, because I think I can do it too. But live 4 times a week, they were going from Monday to Thursday, they were going live, at least 2.5 hour shows. That's crazy, man. But they also had great producers that can come up with the content and the topics for them to talk about. So that's something I definitely aspire to do one day, but do it with a little different twist. We talking sports and hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So we can correlate the two, and like they have a bunch of hoopsters, hoopers on there. Uh, I would like to bring some rappers on this joint. So it's man, that's something that I'm looking forward to doing. Looking forward to collaborate with people. Always looking for contributors. Always looking to bring people up too. People that want to debate. Hey, if y'all got your background ready, let's go, man. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact, like I said, I got to get my back with my man Sean T this weekend. My man Evan, he'll probably be contributing on some stuff, but I definitely want to have some contributors on standby. Got a couple interviews coming up that I'm looking forward to. Putting that on the long form channel. And yeah, man, we in here. We in here. But yeah, man, it is freaking time, is it, y'all? Oh no, it is 4 a.m., y'all. It is 4 a.m. Has Carmelo Anthony got a pie? Yeah, it's 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. That's the name of his podcast. That's Gil's authentic self. You can't fabricate it. Nah, man. Gil he's a clown, man. But it's so calculated and so smart. Dude know what he doing. That's the thing. He knew what he was doing. He didn't know what he was doing when he didn't know what he was doing when he first did the show. That's why he partnered with Underdog, because they got the infrastructure, they got the equipment, they got the producers. He was getting producers from all these different places, and he still had the power to have his name at the end of it all. So now he gets to keep that crowd that was built up, and now he could just bring his own crew in. He's signed on with Playmaker. I guess who's that? Shannon Sharp is on there. I think Lou Williams and them is on that. Uh, some other people too. But yeah, man. Yeah, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Yep. That's it. They that's a good podcast too. Brandon Jennings would get crushed if he would have played in the 90s. His little body couldn't handle him, baby. Yeah, he couldn't handle it when he played. Like his body couldn't handle it then. You seen Mello and Gill on, so yeah, definitely seen him on there. Yep. Yeah, man. But hell yeah, man. That's what I aspire to do, something like that, man. Get a crew of gentlemen and get in here and just talk some stuff, man. If anybody also, I'll let y'all know too, if y'all interested in coming on this joint, get your background together and we get on here and we just shoot the ish. We can do that, man, because I got the capability of doing that. I can add people in, I can invite people on here, and we can go at it, man. As long as we keep it PG and just follow certain rules that they love to have in place as far as YouTube goes. But if we do that, man, we can definitely get this thing going and keep this thing moving. And hey, as y'all can see, I like to talk. So if y'all want to get on this joint with me and talk, we can do that too. So yeah, man, it is 4 a.m. We have been rolling. Hey, be on the lookout tomorrow. Be on the lookout Sunday. I'll probably go live a little bit tomorrow. During the fight, we can shoot the, we can do what we do, y'all. You know what we do. So it was a pleasure. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the likes. Hey, make sure y'all, before y'all leave, though, before I get up out of here, man, let's get these likes up. Definitely want to get these likes up, man, because hey, I've been talking on this joint, man. My, throat gets a little, and we want to get the reach out for the next live. So anytime I go live again, the people come on in, man. We talked about LeBron today. We talked about him going to Philly. Man, what are we going to talk about next? What are we going to talk about next? We started to touch on the hip hop. What are we going to do next? Look, y'all, let's keep it moving, man. Y'all stay positive. Y'all stay safe out there. And this is Big Naticus, man. And I'm out of here, man. I'm going to play a little bit of this song.
Never stop. Welcome to the Naticus show. When sports meet hip hop. Where the hot takes never stop. Let the beat ride.
Yeah, heck yeah. Appreciate that.
Let the beat ride.
Exactly, y'all. Hey, y'all heard what my man said. Smash that like, man. It helps the algorithm. It helps me push this stuff out to people. It helps us get in here and talk more. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it do, man. So hey, definitely smash that like, man. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Send it out to your people, to the people that you're debating with, your friends that y'all grew up watching the league together. Y'all grew up listening to hip hop together, man. That's what this show is about. That's what this channel is about, and we're gonna keep it pushing, man. We definitely gonna keep it pushing. So, at 4:00, what is it? At 4:08 a.m. this Saturday morning. It's been real, y'all. Ghost NBA Predict, we gonna talk. Yes, sir, we gonna talk. You posted 3 videos today about the impact on the league and the impact on Sixers and how he took a pay cut. Sixers are legit talk later. Yeah, definitely legit talk. Hey, on that note, man, we out of this joint, man. Peace.